planning for your passing and plotting what will be passed on to particular people is certainly no picnic. Now, add in a divorce or a remarriage, and estate planning gets even more complicated. Jim Lineweaver vows to help you tackle this task in a way that will help you live happily ever after. Jim's a certified financial planner with the Lineweaver Financial Group. Thanks for joining us, Jim.
My pleasure.
Jim, so our X is that. He or she is X. They're out of the picture, so aren't they automatically out of our estate plans?
Well, you'd like to think so, but just because they're out of the house may not mean they're still part of you if something were to happen. And this is where a lot of confusion comes in, because as far as a will is concerned, yes, the courts and everything will take care of that automatically and remove that person from any type of beneficiary. However, life insurance, annuities, retirement plans, unless they're part of a qualified, domestic relationship order, and that's on file with that institution, they may not know that you're divorced or anything. So that money could still go to that person at your passing, which could be a huge problem.
So let's take a life insurance or an IRA or something. You're divorced. It says that your ex-spouse is still the beneficiary. Is there anything stopping the insurance? Will the insurance company or the bank even know that they're not your spouse anymore?
They have no idea until it goes to maybe send that check out to that person, and the rest of the family is going, well, what's going on or what just happened?
So it could be paid out incorrectly.
It easily could be, because that insurance company will not have those documents on file if you do not supply them, and that's a huge issue. And that goes by contract. So to be able to get that unwound is not easy.
So you have to let the banks and the insurance company, your financial advisor, everybody know, and then you got to make the change.
Yeah, you do.
Change the beneficiary forms.
Yeah, and it's not only that, but it's, for powers of attorney for health care, for financial purposes. It could be, you should update a will, even though that could automatically be taken care of. Any trust documents, everything from A to Z needs to be updated once you go through a divorce.
Well, but let's talk about wills and trusts for a minute, because, the law says that if you get a divorce, your spouse is out, but
correct.
Should you change your trust in your will?
Yeah, well, because what happens is the will is usually going to go through probate, whereas the trust usually does not, and everything. So it really gets complicated, and once you're gone or out of the picture, the last thing you want is your kids trying to fight for money and do all these different things. And it's much better to clean this up right up from the beginning.
You're asking for litigation if you don't make the changes in your documents.
You really are.
All right. Powers of attorney, tell us about that. Should we change our power of attorney, or should we leave our ex-spouse as the agent who's going to handle things for us?
Well, yeah, if you're in the hospital, do you want your ex-wife making health care decisions for you? I don't know, that's up to you, but if you don't want them making that decision,
should we pull the plug on him?
I guess it depends on how well the divorce went. I don't know, so you can make those odds. But if, I would get a new power of attorney for health care, get one for financial purposes, so they can your rightful person that you want to handle all the financial affairs can take care of that for you.
All right, remarriage. Tell us, how does that impact all of this?
Well, this is a problem, especially when everybody has, previous kids in the marriage. So what will happen is anything you commingle after you get married, what's going to happen is when you pass away, it's automatically going to go to that surviving spouse. So if you wanted it to go to your kids or anything like that, it may not happen, because that other surviving spouse will have total right and legal opportunity to do whatever they want with that money. So the best thing,
the answer?
Yeah, the best thing to do, obviously, update your wills. Try to not commingle any money that you want to eventually go to your beneficiaries, and the best thing to do is clear it up with a trust or other legal documents to make sure it passes according to your wishes.
Very good. All good information, Jim. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Your divorce changed your life, but it may not have changed everything about your death. Follow Jim's advice. Make updating your estate plan a priority. And for more help, give Jim a call. His number's up next.
For more information, call the Lineweaver Financial Group at 1-888-313-4009 or log on to www.lineweaver.net. Next, here's to your health.